Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a team looking to make it. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that
breaks into the open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
The play action fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Finds him out of the backfield. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Buffaloes offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Spears. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruit.
Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Walters. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the fullback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to buy time. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We put one in. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The big fullback's got it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to throw, it's Spears. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun, finding open areas. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Throws to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game,
they get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bucks! Great job by the back on the option.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. A first down run on the doorstep. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Reels it in down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And, man, oh, man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Taylor wants to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He boomed to get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making. Taylor
wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unleashes one deep. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. To the air, it's Spears. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. to go up top. Backs looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Taylor wants to throw it. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense
turning it on. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for a loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Taylor wants to throw. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outright.
He's got it on the run. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week one, this connection worked. Week two, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He's got it down the right side. Off to the races. The 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Back to pass, it's Spears. Spears the pressure. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off. And
oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, Buffaloes. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Rush is on him. Boom. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Spears. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Colorado! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down, move it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Spartans will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. There he goes. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another